Hello students, in the previous video we have seen the various terms related to metallurgy. In this one we are going to see the steps involved in metallurgy. Keep watching. Steps involved in metallurgy. What are the various steps? The first step is the selection of the mineral. A mineral is chosen if it yields profitable amount of the metal by convenient methods. Okay, such a selected mineral is called ore. Okay, so any mineral cannot be taken. Take that mineral which will yield high amount of metal, and the processes used and the methods used should be convenient and easy. Okay, so such a selected mineral is called ore. Now what is concentration of ore? Step 2 is concentration of the ore. Concentration means removal of earthly impurities. That is called matrix or ganj. That is what is called concentration. So what is concentration? Removal of earthly impurities from the ore. Okay. Now what are the various techniques used? Okay. Techniques used for the removal of earthly impurities or matrix are different. Some techniques are hydrolytic process, magnetic separation, or you can call it electromagnetic process, and froth flotation. These are some techniques used. I'll deal with these techniques in a different video. So these are techniques. Okay. Then extraction, the next step for after concentration, it is extraction. So when you say extraction, what is extraction? Getting the metal from the concentrated ore. What is concentrated ore? The ore from which earthly impurities are removed, concentrated ore. That is called extraction. Okay. So first what we did, we selected a mineral which is called ore, and the ore is concentrated, means earthly impurities removed. The concentrated ore, the earthly impurities, removal of earthly impurities, we have used three techniques: hydrolytic process, magnetic separation, and froth flotation. After that, the metal is taken out of the ore. What is the meaning of taking out the metal? Because the metal may be in the ore may be in the form of an oxide, Fe2O3, or it can be a carbonate, FeCO3, or it can be a sulfide, FeS2. So any of these forms it can be. So we need to get the metal from here. That is called extraction, which involves chemical processes. Okay. So what are the two steps of the extraction? The first part of the extraction is conversion of ore to the metal oxide. So the compound that we have seen here, that is, this is already oxide, so no need to convert, but this is a carbonate, this is a sulfide, so they need to be converted to metal oxide. So the techniques involved in converting the metal to metal oxide, what are the techniques involved? Are number one is roasting. Roasting is one technique. The other one is calcination. So these are some usual techniques, roasting and calcination. This will give us the metal oxide. It will give us metal oxide. Now the second part of extraction is reduction of the metal oxide. Now reduction of metal oxide means, example, if we have got Fe2O3, the oxygen has to be removed, removal of oxygen, that is called the reduction here. Chemical reactions are involved in this. What are the various techniques involved in this? For this we may, sometimes we may heat the metal oxide, thermal decomposition. thermal decomposition. Means when the metal oxide is heated, it decomposes. Sometimes reducing agent is used. A reducing agent is used. And sometimes electrolysis is done. Electrometallurgy, electrolysis is done. So this is another technique. Okay. So by this you get the metal. What is the product? Final product is the metal. Now the next is the refining, the fourth step. Refining is removal of impurities from the extracted metal. From the extracted metal. See, the metal extracted may have some impurities, some metals and sometimes some non-metals, because they also come along from the ore and they don't get removed. So here we have to remove them to get the pure metal. Now methods involved for refining or for metals which have low boiling point like zinc can be refined by distillation. Distillation can be used. And the other one is electro refining or electrolysis, which will give you a very fine grade of pure metal. So students, I hope you understood the various steps involved in metallurgy. So in the next video, I'll be dealing with the various techniques that we have discussed here in detail. So you can subscribe the channel and wait for the next video. Thank you.